What's going on, guys? Drones and Dogs here. Welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, it's another beautiful day here in Zamunda. Actually, it's a quite breezy day here in Zamunda. And I'm here with the SHRC Hobby, otherwise known as the SH7 by SHRC. It's a 1080p brush quadcopter. Alright, here it is. Has this staggered leg design where the front legs are lower than the back legs. You know, has these really wonky looking props here. Propellers look kind of look like they're damaged, but they're not. They're kind of like a funny shape, like bull nose props, I want to say. And here is our Wi-Fi FPV camera, and it does have an SD card slot in the back of this guy. I have a 1080, I have a 16 gigabyte SD card in the slot there. Here is our battery for this guy. It's a 3.7 1200 milliamp hour battery. They're boasting 18 minutes of flight. Now, you know, usually these companies, they boast a little bit more than what these quads can actually do, but we're gonna see what it can do. I'm guessing it's gonna probably get about 15 minutes of flight time. Here is our on and off switch here underneath the quad. And I did tell you guys in the unboxing, one of my LEDs was out. I think it's this one. You're gonna see right now. Actually, it's this one. Actually, they're both on now. When I did maybe I didn't have enough juice, but when I powered it on the unboxing, only one LED was coming on, but they're both on now, so that's pretty cool. Nice. Up, now, binds us to the remote, and we want to do both sticks down and to the left, I believe. That calibrates it on a flat level surface, so we're ready for a flat level takeoff. All right, guys, and the app, well, first, before we get into the app, let me go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi of this guy. It's a really cool looking quadcopter, if I do say so myself, guys. You know what I'm saying? Really cool, you know. Hopefully it's putting out its Wi-Fi signal. SHRC 1080p is the signal it's putting out. I'm gonna connect to that. So my phone is asking me if I want to stay connected, and yes I do. And the app is the SHRC 1080p app. So we're gonna connect to that. We're gonna click play. Click play. Hopefully we should get some Wi-Fi feed. All right, we got Wi-Fi feed. Guys. All right, let's go over the transmitter really quickly. So you got, of course, altitude hold, spring-loaded throttle stick. Right here next to the throttle stick, you got this up arrow, that's our headless mode. You got this back arrow, that's our 1-key return. And it's not a GPS 1-key return, guys. It's just gonna fly the quad backwards on the heading. You got your traditional trim features right here to trim out the quad if it's drifting to an opposite direction. You got your pitch and roll stick right here. Pressing in on the throttle stick is your rates. You have this bumper button right here, that's to unlock the motors and also to land the quadcopter. This bumper button doesn't do anything per the instructions, and that's pretty much it. Your on and off switch underneath here. 4 AAA batteries to power the transmitter, guys. All right, now without too much more being said, we're gonna start the recording now. Recording started. So let's go ahead and just see if we can unlock the motors and throttle up and take off. All right, guys, this is first rate right here. And it's a little breezy day, about 8 to 10 mile per hour breeze, and I'm full pitch. I'm gonna go to that second rate because I couldn't do nothing in that second rate. I can't really do anything. Well, in the first rate, I'm sorry. I'm in the second rate now. I can't really do anything in the second rate either. So then hit third rate. I'm in third rate now. So, all right, I'm gaining a little bit of ground now. And the wind did just kind of just pick up all of a sudden as soon as I got into the air. I say it's about 8 to 10 mile per hour breeze right now at the time. So we're in the third rate. We're gonna just have to stay in this third rate because obviously this quad doesn't have a lot of pitch on it. But now that the wind has died down, it's flying pretty good. Let's see. Let's get in on over here. I like the design. I can see the LEDs even during the daytime. You guys probably can't see them on the camera, but I can see them. They're green in the rear and they're red in the front. Look at that. She's struggling trying to fight this little breeze here. So this is not much of a wind fighter, guys. but it's doing all right at the moment. And there's no flips or nothing with this quad either. It's just purely a camera bird. And hopefully that camera is turning out pretty good, even though we're dealing with some breeze. Look at the tree. The trees are blowing. The leaves are blowing. And it's hanging. So we want to see what the camera feed is looking like. That's what we're interested in. How's that 1080p camera? And it should be no frame dropping since we're using an SD card. So we shouldn't see any Wi-Fi frame dropping now. It might be some jello. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some jello, and that's pretty much what you're going to see when you don't have no gimbal or nothing like that. This is a toy grade, budget friendly camera quadcopter, guys. So we got to keep that in mind. She's flying pretty good though, to be honest. Supposed to be 18-minute flight time, so we should have a good decent amount of flight time. And then if you use the app, guys, if you use the app, it's supposed to have like a follow me and gesture mode and all that. But you guys know me, I don't really get into all that app flying. I like flying with the remote. Maybe I might come out one day and do a little app flight with you guys. The wind has calmed down now. She's flying pretty good. I might do an app flight for you guys maybe one day, just to show you guys some of its features. I don't know. But look at the design of the quad. I really like that. That's what I was interested in, of how this guy looked it, and it looks pretty good to me. Wi-Fi feed is still going. So we're just cruising around. Trying to see what that camera looks like, guys. So how does it look? You guys are gonna see it before I do. Like I'm full pitch, and yeah, she's not really a wind fighter at all. So keep that in mind. Looking over the cornfield there, checking on the crops. All right. Ooh, I got a bug flew in my eye there. Bug flew right in my eye, yo. Get it down closer here. And I'm gonna stop the recording. I stopped the recording so we get some saved footage there. I'm gonna took a photo. Another photo. Ooh, don't go into the, right into the tree. Ooh, don't go into the, right into the tree. Right into the tree. I was trying to yaw it around and face the tree and take a photo, and that thing went right into the tree, guys. Look at that. You see that? So how am I gonna get that down now? Wow. Right into the tree. I was trying to look, at least the FPV feed is still going. So we got to get that out of there. How are we gonna get that down? Wow. See, I leave everything in there. Can you guys see it? I leave everything in there. I don't edit nothing out, guys. So let's see if we can get this out of here. We recovered it, guys. Woo! Let's continue this review. Okay, guys, we are back. So that was funny. So I have turned the drone off, turned off the controller. I have turned it back on, you know, recalibrated everything, reconnected back to the app. Now what happened, guys, I was trying to face it towards the tree and take a picture, and as I was trying to yaw it around, it was a wind gust and it just blew it right into the tree. Well, you can just see that. Yeah, I'm sure you guys seen that. That was funny. So we're gonna see if this guy is gonna be able to take off again. We're gonna start the recording starting now. Recording started. So let's go ahead and unlock the motors. Oh, can we? It's not letting us take off. Oh, what's going on? We got Wi-Fi feed. Let me stop the recording. Let me unbind it again. Let me see what's going on. So we have Wi-Fi feed. Let me turn that back on. Up, down, binds it. Let's get out of this app. Let's try to reconnect to the Wi-Fi once more again. One more again. Let's do this one more again. You know, We're gonna try to get back into that. So it says we're connected. So let's see. Click play. I have Wi-Fi feed. Wi-Fi feed is working. Can I start the motors? It's not letting me start the motor. Oh, there we go. So down and out, let me start the motors. There we go. So let's start the recording. Recording started. Let's throttle up. Go right back into the high rate again, because we already know it doesn't have that much pitch. We just learned that. So we are in a high rate. Recording started after that crash there. And there we go. See, that's the wind just blowing it back. That's me not touching anything and the wind blows it back. And then I'm full on the stick now just to get it back over here. So yeah, we took a couple photos, guys, which is awesome. Right before that crash. So yeah, there's not a lot of pitch on this one. It's not really a wind fighter, and it is a little breezy today. I'll give it that. Not super duper windy, but it is a little breezy for a toy grade quad. You generally want to fly your toy grade quads, your brush quads, and light to no wind. So it's to be expected, but it's doing all right. It's doing all right, even after that crash. So you guys see, I give you the real. I don't leave nothing out. Crashes and all. I try to get buckled by the wind just a little bit there. So guys, how's the camera looking? I'm not taking it too high because I don't want the wind to grab it. Still got Wi-Fi feed though. We go a little higher. It's cruising around. This is what this is. This is just a little cruiser. Camera bird, learn to fly. I'm interested to see what that camera footage is gonna look like though. You should be seeing me, your boy Drones and Dogs. Hey. Yeah, it's flying pretty decent. It really is. Like I said, there's no flips or nothing with this one. The selling point on this one was that 1080p Wi-Fi FPV camera, guys, for a budget price. So you guys will be the judge of that. Got a little wonky there. Kind of look at the tree over here that we crashed into. Try not to crash into it again. I'm flying backwards right now. So we should have plenty of flight footage for you guys to be the judge of. Decent flight time. I don't know how long we was flying before that crash. We was flying a few minutes before she ran into that tree. Like I said, it's kind of windy, guys. Look at the tree over there. So, I mean, I'll give it that. It is kind of windy. I'm having to give it full pitch to keep it from blowing away on me. Coming back this way. All right, let's stop the recording. Stop the recording. So we should, ooh, watch out for the tree again. So we should have plenty of flight footage. I want to bring it on over here for, ooh, she just hit the ground. I couldn't see if that was LVC or what, but she just kind of just went to the ground. Oh yeah, lights are flashing. So maybe that was LVC and I couldn't tell. Yeah, lights are flashing. So that's it, what it is, guys. This is the SHRC Hobby, or the SH7. Took a pretty decent crash there. So we was able to get some flight footage. I'm glad I turned that camera off right before she tuckered out. So you guys be the judge. You guys let me know what you guys think of this here quadcopter. I think it's not too bad. It was cheap, you know what I'm saying? So for the price, we'll have to see what that camera looks like. That's the selling point on this little guy. But for uniqueness of how it looks, I give it a thumbs up. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, how many boys on the dogs? Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Catch you guys in the next episode. I am out. Deuces.